and that heavy breeze and rainfall was falling. Those people were busy breaking the detention without our knowledge. So they succeeded and they escaped. In the course of investigation, they now get to know that among those detainees, there's one of the personnel that was having an affair with one of the detainees' wife's sister. I was there in Maiduguri 2013. I spent 1 year, 6 months there, and I sustained gunshot injury at the northeast, which I was taken from there to 44 for treatment. After treatment from 44, I was now discharged, so I was sent to my unit back. From my unit, I was not fully recovered when I was sent to another operation where I now encounter problem in the operation there. During the operation, I was on duty as a military police because I was a military police. So I was in charge of detention facilities. I was detailed in STF, Jos, Operation Safe Haven. So from there, we were on duty when assignment now came up and they now pack everybody from the camp. The people that were remaining, the soldiers, were few. So I was there in that very particular duty. I was the one they left behind to take care of those detainees in the detention. So I've been on duty for over 2 weeks without relief, and it's not a punishment duty. It's because the other soldiers went for another assignment, so there was no manpower on the ground, so I was the one holding the ground. When I finished my duty, the day my dismissal incident happens, when accused escaped from my hand. So at night, I finished my duty as a military police because my duty was to take care of them, bring food to them. If they want to ease themselves, I open the door, they will go and ease themselves. I'll bring them back. If they want to take their bath, if it's time to go and bring their food, I'll go and bring their food. If in case they want to come and take them for any investigation or any other thing, I'm the one in charge of the detention facility, so I'm in possession of the key. So anything they need from those people, they will come to me. I will open them. After everything, they will bring them back. I will lock them. So once it's 6 o'clock in the evening, I will close the gate. The gate of the detention, so nobody will go out at that very particular period of time till 6 in the morning again. That's when I will now open them to ease themselves and do 1 or 2 things as usual. So that night I have closed the work for that night. I have locked the place. I was not the one supposed to be in charge of the guiding of the guard room. There was a police officer who is attached with me, a civil police. And that civil police was the rifleman that was supposed to guide that very particular place at night. Once it's 6 o'clock, I have closed the place. I will go and rest. Then the policeman will now take over from me. So unfortunately that night, there was no provision of a place where if rain is falling, the policeman will stay. Even me as a military police, I have to go and sleep inside RSM office because there was no provision of guard house close to the place for us. So that very particular period, that night, heavy rainfall now started with breeze, and the detention facility was not adequately secured. It is when the breaking of the detention take place. That's when the authority now come and arrange the place proper. So, and we have been complaining to them. They did not take any action towards our complaint. So that night I was telling you that the detainees escaped that lead to my dismiss. They break that detention while I was asleep, and the guard that was supposed to guide the place till daybreak, because he was the one that the detail carry his name, that he was the one to guide that place. Him too, he has been with me in that same duty for over 2 weeks. So, and with that fatigue, he slept off, and that heavy breeze and rainfall was falling. Those people were busy breaking the detention without our knowledge. So they succeeded, they break the detention, and they escaped. So as they escaped, they now set board of inquiry. They now start doing investigation. In the course of investigation, they now get to know that among those detainees, there's one of the personnel that was having an affair with one of the detainees' wife's sister. So I was asked, I said, not me. So the information gathered was later disclosed that the intelligence officer who is in charge of the investigation, who used to come and carry them, is a Sergeant Salisu, was the one who was having that affair with one of the detainees' wife's sister, because normally they do visit the camp. Then anytime they visit the camp, they went to intelligence office. Then the man will now come and carry the detainee from the guard room. He will be with them throughout from morning till evening. They will be together with their family in their office there. Then after everything, he will now bring the detainee back. So after everything, the STF commander give instruction then that they should charge all of us. And if they are charging all of us, they should charge us one count charges. So they charge us one count charges. Along the line, they now change the charges. I don't know what happened. They now started alleging me because there was an intelligent personnel who is a close friend of mine who disclosed it to me that he was there in his presence when they were forcing one of the detainees that escaped, that the other intelligence was having an affair with his wife's sister. He was later rearrested. So he was the one they were forcing to give false allegation against me, that I collected money to allow their escape, that I used to, that's because he wants, the attention of, authority getting to know that, he's having an affair with one of the detainees' wife, sister, which is wrong. He wanted to divert the attention, so he made that man to lie against me so that, it will look purely as if I know something concerning their escape. And there's no how I will know something concerning their escape while I'm not the one guiding the guard room. There are other people who they detail, that police officer detailed to guide the detention facility. My work is a military police duty. Once I finish, I'm not there in that operation with gun. They take me to the operation without gun, because where I was working did not require gun. Excuse me. So from there, because I'm to be mingling inside the detainee, so in that process I will not be allowed to use weapon. So the person that is in charge was charged to the police officer, but they didn't do anything to him. I was the only one that was dismissed. They charged all of us because the instruction was they should charge all of us, but the soldiers that are at the perimeters, where the fence, where those people follow, there are soldiers outside the fence there who are detailed on duty too. How comes? Where were they that time? Because they asked to, where were they when those people escaped? So that's how they now set up board of inquiry. Then they now give us one count charges, but I in particular, they give me 5 count charges. They give me 5 count charges, being a military police, because the other intelligent man has made the other accused who was rearrested to give a fake testimony against me that I collected money. I say, okay, fine. If he told you people that I collected money, they should check my account. He said I give account number. Okay, where is the account number? I give them. If they said I've collected money from them, they should check my account from the day I joined the army up to this very particular period. If there's any other person from any other place have ever sent money to that very particular account, they should verify. So they will see it if it is true or not. So all those things were not verified. So they said they said a lot of things that I used to allow them to come with their wives. I will come and open my room for them inside the camp there, in our camp, for them to be sleeping with their wife, which all those things are fake informations, which the other sergeant Salisu asked that very particular accused to see before the commander. So despite that, the commander said they should charge us one count charges. When the order was to take place, the commander was not around. The general then went for an assignment together with Buratai in Maiduguri. So he went to Maiduguri to join Buratai in operation there. So his second in command was that took charge of everything. So immediately the day the order take place, they give other people IHL, which is imprisonment with hard labor. That's, they will lock them for like 14 days and they will be giving them hard work to do. After then they will continue their work, while some of them they give them extra duty, while I was the only one that was dismissed because the authority believed that I collected money, which is not verified. That if truly I collected that money, the authority believed that I used to allow those men to bring their wife and open my room to them. There's no how they will enter the STF headquarters before you come as a visitor, as a civilian. There's a book, there's a gate where people are. They will ask you question, where are you going? Who do you want to see? I say, okay, fine. Nobody has access to pass this place, and if anybody who has access to pass this place used to document, and if you document, you document who you want to see and who you are coming to see. So they will ask you all those things and you will write. They should go and ask, they should go and check if there's anybody that have ever come to see me that related to those people that are in detention. Nobody. If you go there, you check, you see only the people that used to come is intelligence office. That's where they used to go, because the matter was not judged the way it's supposed to. So they were biased, and that's how I was dismissed. That very particular day, the STF commander come back that day that my order take place. So he was like, what happened? Didn't I give you people instruction that they should give everybody one count charges? So I don't know what they explained to him. So they have collected my uniform, ID card, everything. They have decayed me. So I don't know. Later on, they now hold meeting with the STF commander. So I don't know actually what happened. So the general, I don't know what they discussed. Then later, one legal service lieutenant who were in charge of the case brought back my ID card, brought back my uniforms that were taken from me. So, and give me back, and now call me that Corporal Ajasco, that you have to be careful when you go back discharging your duty. So automatically he did not tell me that, the reason why he brought the ID card, maybe they have another change of mind or anything. So later on, that very particular day, the STF commander now go back to Maiduguri again that same day. Immediately he left the camp with some minutes. Immediately they now come back again and collected that uniform and ID card from my hand and now brought me out of the guard room and now took me to the barracks and packed my things outside from the barracks and take me out of the barrack that I'm dismissed. That's how I was dismissed, and I don't know anything concerning what happened, and it is not my fault. I was not to be on duty at that very particular period that incident happened. I was on duty quite alright, but that very particular moment my duty have finished till 6 o'clock in the morning. The other man have already taken over the duty because he was the one detailed there to guide the place with rifle at night. And he was interviewed. He said, yes, due to the fatigue, over 2 weeks we have been here and nobody changed us. Now he slept off, and when the rainfall and the breeze was falling, he could not hear the sound because he was at sleep when those people break the detention and escape. He taught them, and he was the rank from the rank of sergeant to corporal and sent back to his unit. While me, I was a corporal then. I was the rank from corporal to last corporal, from last corporal to private, from private to dismiss. That's how I've been fighting to see how I can go back, because it is what I have always loved doing, to serve my country as a soldier. But quite unfortunate, I did not get issue in Maiduguri. I did not die despite all the struggle. This is how Army choose to pay me. When I was dismissed, I'm a family man, so I have wife and kids. So I come to Abuja since then. I'm wasting time, and my family are there. My children, nobody is paying their school fees. My old man is a retired police. He retired. Instead of him enjoying his pension now, he's using his pension now to train his grandchildren. The stress was just much. I could not be able to, continue. So I now left to Kaduna. I have never been into any crime before. Well, actually, I do have friends, who have such mind to do such things. But because me, I'm not the type. I've never involved when I was growing up with bad boys or any other thing like that. So that's why you see, crime entirely is not welcome in me. I have a friend who we do sit together like this in Kaduna. He's a soldier. He was even still serving when they went to kidnap somebody. We always do sit together when I was having the problem in Kaduna. But he could not be able to approach me because he knows I'm not the type he could tell to join him to go and do such bad thing. So they were arrested with some civilian friends, and all those his friends, they were arrested together. We used to sit down together and gist from morning till evening before we depart. Sometimes if they want to go and do their things, they will just leave me. They will tell me they are coming. Like me, I'm willing to serve my country if I'm called back, because it has been my dream to be a soldier. They should look into the situation. If my situation warrants me to be dismissed, let me remain so. But if they did not warrant dismiss, they should call me back. I'm ready to serve my country. I believe if it is not the will of God that I will go back to my work, I can still hold on to what I have been given at hand now, because I believe nothing is small. Somebody must start from somewhere. That's why I keep on struggling, because I want to see that I meet up to my children demand, how I can see how I can be able to pay off their school fees and the rest.